Your lion's dinner is in your hands, and his cage door is opening beside your face. The iron latch slides farther while the lion presses one enormous eye into the gap. You grab the door with both hands, leaving the meat hanging from your teeth. Congratulations! You feed lions for the emperor. And today, one has noticed your promotion. This is considered better than entering the arena because technically you remain outside the cage. You receive bread, shelter, and the comforting knowledge that your replacement lives nearby. Above, thousands of Romans gather to watch animals appear magically from beneath the sand. Down here, the magic smells like sweat, straw, and creatures planning your disappearance. The lion shoves again, bending the latch your supervisor called perfectly reliable yesterday. You jam your shoulder against the door and wonder whether gladiators receive clearer instructions. Until recently, you carried water and cleaned everything dangerous animals left behind. It was filthy work, but nothing you cleaned ever tried to clean you back. Then your supervisor noticed the lion stopped roaring whenever you approached with food. He called this natural talent, because hunger would not justify giving you more work. You became an imperial animal attendant and received a larger ration, key, and no training. The lion is worth more than you, his cage, and probably your neighborhood. If he becomes sick, refuses to perform, or damages his mane, somebody demands an explanation. That somebody will not question the lion, so you can guess who gets blamed. Fortunately, he recognizes your wooden bucket and follows it between connected holding pens. Unfortunately, he now watches you exactly as he watches the bucket. Today, the Emperor has ordered games large enough to make Rome forget yesterday's games. Hunters, musicians, workers, and officials prepare a spectacle involving several imported animals. Your lion must reach the arena tunnels before noon, looking fierce, healthy, and cooperative. The first two requirements are easy. The third has never interested him. You open the inner gate and display meat inside the smaller transport cage. The lion rises and follows your bucket with the calm dignity of a furry emperor. Other workers step backward and praise your special connection from a safe distance. You lead him forward while pretending your knees shake from professional excitement. His front paws enter the cage, followed by his shoulders and golden mane. Then he stops, leaving the most important half of him in the wrong enclosure. You shake the bucket. He blinks, reconsidering every decision that brought you together. Your supervisor orders the meat farther inside, using his favorite management tool, shouting. You reach through the opening and understand why nobody else received your promotion. The lion advances, but the heavy divider gate jams halfway down its groove. Now he can move anywhere, while you can mostly move toward panic. The release chain hangs beside him, beyond the comfortable length of your arm. Your supervisor suggests reaching farther, proving distance improves courage and leadership. You pull the chain, the gate falls, and your feeding bucket tumbles inside. The lion grabs the meat, hits the outer door, and bends its latch. His muzzle fills the widening gap while you force it shut with a wooden beam. The cage is secured with rope, optimism, and the same beam holding everything together. 6 workers roll it toward the arena while you guard the damaged door. The lion dislikes moving cages, narrow passages, rattling wheels, and Roman transportation. Each cheer from the amphitheater makes him strike the bars with renewed enthusiasm. The cage hits a stone. One wheel splits, tilting the entire structure toward you. The rope stretches while the bent latch begins slipping from its bracket. Everyone grabs the cage, leaving you alone to press the beam against the door. A carpenter repairs the wheel, using pegs, curses, and furniture quality standards. You continue toward the amphitheater, late enough for officials to start blaming each other. At the underground entrance, your arms feel shorter than when you started. Beneath the arena, corridors twist between cages, winches, ropes, torches, and imported animals. Romans above see wonders. Workers below see machinery searching for victims. The crowd stamps its feet, shaking dust from the ceiling and patience from every animal. Your lion answers with a roar that gives nearby workers sudden urgent errands. His cage must sit on a wooden lift beneath a hidden arena trapdoor. The lift crew refuses because the damaged door faces their only escape route. You must rotate the cage inside a corridor barely wider than the lion. The repaired wheel locks again, trapping it diagonally between a wall and another pen. You squeeze beside the bars, remove the beam, and straighten the stubborn wheel. Your tunic catches between the cage frame and the thick lift rope. Before you free it, a bell orders the next arena entrance immediately. The operator pulls his lever because Imperial schedules outrank attached employees. The platform rises, dragging you beside the cage while your supervisor becomes silent. You tear your tunic free, but the support beam falls into the machinery. Without it, the rope around the door slides toward the damaged latch. Light appears through the trapdoor, followed by thousands of roaring spectators. The lion sees daylight and throws his full weight against the opening door. You cannot reach the release safely, so you loop a rope around its handle. The arena gate begins lifting, but the cage door opens faster than planned. You pull with both hands as the lion charges toward the brightest opening. The arena gate rises one heartbeat before the cage latch tears loose. The lion rushes onto the sand instead of toward you, which feels considerate. The crowd erupts, convinced the violent timing was carefully rehearsed. You remain frozen on the lift, half-dressed and holding useless pieces of rope. Your supervisor claims the dramatic entrance and accepts congratulations from an official. Nobody asks why the cage door hangs sideways or why you remain attached. The lion lives, the emperor smiles, and every obvious failure becomes success. You receive extra bread, a cleaner sleeping corner, and praise for exceptional handling. You are promoted to senior attendant, responsible for the Empire's most valuable predators. Your supervisor hands you a fresh bucket and points towards stripes. Tomorrow, you feed the tigers.